the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
For say aware no say NPP's annual National Delegate Conference no Koso the University of Ghana Legon Stadium no. Na in fact a kukuda no na say arrive dwumadi no ase. Na as we speak a former vice president and former flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party Amenyuko no Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia, the vision man, the digital man, now any obey Medina Senadia, if you can say was still show, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, every show, and he's saying, Emma was Sifuni Kermuna, a dominant sportist of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a curl, you know, and energize a penny pa, the video no ha. Yabeko abakoshe say don't bufaso and inshallah we be winning flag bearership no be winning now winning so 2028 yabefa hands down and am pa say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia winning flag bearer ni say kima 2028 be kire obvious say obe winning abano ababe o mampanyin o man Ghana mu anu wati medi nanim onyam ene na adwene mu pa a wo mo man Ghana no e de asom o man. Now, in fact, Justin Kodua, JFK, the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Amenyuko, and so at the speech at Uja, a delegate conference, and on course one. Yenny break, near Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a grand style or the Ebu Rem, Niti and Sama Justin Kodua, so at the Goo upon so Jumediano Assay.
Chairman for conference, our revered acting vice chairman, Chairman Dankwa Smith Bute, Your Excellencies, the former President J. Kufuor, and former President Nana Dankwa Kufuor, Your Excellency, the former Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, and your spouse, Her Excellency Hajia Samira Bawumia, members of steering committee, members of National Executive Committee, members of National Council, our dear delegates of the annual delegates conference, our revered minority leader, our members of parliament, our revered National Council of Elders, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to present the state of our party to delegates. We went into our elections in 2024. Our hope, our prayer was for us to win the elections. But as the will of God is not the will of man, we couldn't win the elections. After our defeat, the party never sat down. The party, through National Council, the second highest decision-making body of the party, constituted a committee referred to as the Elections Review Committee, chaired by Professor Aaron Michael Quay, to go around the country to inquire from the rank and file of our party and to ascertain the reasons why we couldn't win the elections in 2024. The committee completed their work and reported to the National Council somewhere in April. The committee made several recommendations, some involving amendment to our constitution. And based on that, the National Council, which is the second highest decision-making body of our party, constituted the Amendment Committee chaired by Lawyer Frank Davis to look at proposals from Professor Aaron Michael Quay's committee, to look for proposals in 2021 when we met in Kumasi to also receive proposals from our external branches, our TESCOM, our youth wing, and from the rank and file of the party. The committee completed their work, and in line with Article 19 of our Constitution, we are here today to look at the proposals that were submitted to the amendment committee, which has been grouped into motions, which is made up of 56 motions for National Delegate Conference to take a decisions on the motion. Today we are gathered here as National Delegate Conference, but it's important that we also, just as the National Treasurer said, just as the National Organizer also said, to show our esteem appreciation to some personalities who made it possible for us to meet today as conference. Indeed, the party is extremely grateful to our former Vice President, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Bawumia, for the massive support he gave to us to be able to organize this conference. With a round of applause, let's show appreciation to the former Vice President, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Bawumia. Again, we also want to show our deepest appreciation to our former Member of Parliament, Ascent Central, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, for the massive contribution who also made it possible for our conference to come on. We are also grateful to our MP for Agyapong, Honorable Nsem-Pii, for also making significant contribution for us to be able to hold this conference, and also MP for Bosomche constituency, Honorable Edichum. We are also very grateful. The Finance Committee, we are grateful for the support, the work that you did. Madam former Chief of Staff, we are also very grateful for the work that you did for us. Ladies and gentlemen of Congress, today marks the beginning of our quest, of our journey of recapturing power in 2028. And today is a very important day for us, a very important exercise that we are going to undertake today. And I plead with conference that whatever decision that we are supposed to take today, do not look at individuals, do not look at personalities, but look at the interests of the New Patriotic Party. As National Council took several decisions, I report to conference that the National Council, after several deliberations, several engagements, several consultations, have come and given the directive that on January 31st, 2026, the party shall hold its presidential primaries. And we know it is something that is fully supported by conference. It is for good reasons that as a party, as we prepare for the 2028 elections, we need to quickly do away with all our internal elections so that we will have enough time to unite as a party and prosecute the agenda of winning the elections in 2028. Ladies and gentlemen of the conference, the party not long ago also established what we refer to as the Patriotic Institute. And the Patriotic Institute is a game changer for our party. An institute that is going to train, give orientation to all the rank and file of our party, for us to appreciate and understand the history of our party, our ideology, and also to equip our communicators on how to communicate effectively and discern our information to the whole country. Not long ago, the National Executive Committee of the party, they satisfied with the decision by the Electoral Commission to do a rerun in some 19 polling stations in Agyapong North decided to boycott the whole election process. And as the party took the decision, it was done for good reasons. Because National Executive Committee, upon all the information, the evidence that was adduced at NEC, came to the firm conclusion that indeed the NPP had won the elections at Agyapong. We had all our scan copies of our pin sheets in the 281 polling stations, which gave us a clear winning of 414 votes. And therefore, we were surprised that the Electoral Commission decided to call for a rerun. On principle, we felt that it was a wrong decision and is a bad precedent being set by the Electoral Commission. And this is very dangerous for our future politics and future elections. Ladies and gentlemen of Congress, one area that the party is very, very, very serious about is discipline in our party. Let us all understand that today we are national officers of the party, we are members of parliament, we are members of council of elders, but people have occupied these positions before. And therefore, those who have the intentions of aspiring to lead the party, be it as flag bearer, be it as national officers, we must understand that our individual interest cannot override the supreme interest of the New Patriotic Party. And therefore, any person who has any intention to lead our party must respect the structures of our party and must respect authority of the New Patriotic Party. I call on you conference that the party has clearly given directives, and until we officially open nominations for aspirants or aspiring aspirants to go around the country to convince and talk to the rank and file of our party, let us continue to deny people from coming to our regions and our constituencies, because we must be a disciplined party, and anyone who wants to lead the party must also exhibit discipline. Today, as I indicated, is going to pave the way for us to have victory in 2028. And as a party, we must look each other in the eye and remember who we are. We are not broken. We are not defeated. Neither have we lost. We are builders. We are dreamers. We are fighters. We are servants of the Ghanaian people. So I ask you today, what is our purpose? Why do we gather here? Why do we wear the blue, red, and white colors of this party with pride? It is because we believe. We believe in development, in freedom. We believe in responsibilities. We believe in enterprise. We believe in the future of Ghana. Ghana needs us. The youth are watching us. The farmers are watching us. The traders are watching us. Let us fight as one body with one identified vision and ambition to make sure that this abysmal performance from the NDC government, Ghanaians are looking for alternatives, and Ghanaians want to come back to NPP. Ghanaians know that our government offers the better solutions to their problems, but at the end of the day, they want to vote for an opposition party that is ready for power. And therefore, inactions that seeks to divide us, that bring acrimony, that bring tension to us, needs to be relegated so that Ghanaians will see us as a proper, responsible, and viable opposition party that will wrestle them from the misery that they are going under the watch of His Excellency John Mahama and the NDC government. Ghanaians are asking the NDC questions. Ghanaians are asking President John Mahama, you promised us that you are going to reset the country for the better. You made noise about Galamsey in Ghana. You got certain civil society groups to come after our administration under His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Today, what is the state of Galamsey in Ghana? To the extent that in his own backyard, in his own constituency. Galamsey is everywhere. Galamsey there, Galamsey where, Galamsey everywhere in Bali Bamboi constituency. President Mahama, Ghanaians are also asking you, what is the position of the NDC on the LGBTQ bill? You have gone silent on it, and Ghanaians are asking questions. Religious bodies are asking questions. That the promise that you made, that when you come into government, you will pass the bill. We are waiting for you. And again, Ghanaians are asking you that we are suffering. We will de-levy. The hardship on us is something which is very unbearable. And Ghanaians are asking questions on your government. Ghanaians never knew that your research meant mass terminations of appointments. People who have worked in government institutions without necessarily having any political affiliations have been told to go home under your government. Is it the 24-hour economy you promised us, which meant mass dismissal and termination of appointment? Fellow crocodiles, ladies and gentlemen, let our answer be loud. Let it be clear. Let it be bold. Yes, yes, the new patriotic party is ready. The new patriotic party will use this conference as a tool in our attempt to recapture power in 2028. And with a united front, devoid of individualism, I can assure you, I can tell you that in 2028, victory is coming. In 2028, the new patriotic party will win the elections. In 2028, Ghana will see the new patriotic party in the helm of affairs. Thank you very much, and God bless us.